Hello everyone, and welcome to Chaotic Fringe, where I'm making a commentary. I'm not very happy right now. You can actually color me pissed. I just got off the phone with my hosting company. I will say the name, Dot5 Hosting. And essentially, the Internet Music Video Network, the kind of my pet project that I was setting up on the site, has to go away. It has to go away because, and this is where the story's going to get very funny, and I hope that they recorded it because this is how it happened. I got an email today that said that I was in violation because I had too many stagnant files on the site, which I thought was kind of odd, stagnant files, because all the files were going to be in use. I was working to connect them, and I thought explaining this, I'm just working to connect them, will solve the problem. Well, I found out some interesting things, and I guess some stuff that I, in my gut, maybe knew from my work at another company similar to Dot5 Hosting, but still, it was depressing to find out. So here's what happened. I called them up, explained to them the situation. Yeah, I've got some files on there, but they're going to be in use, etc., etc., etc. I was placed on hold. I was told that I had 34 gigabytes of space in use. Now, I have the unlimited plan. Unlimited plan to me means it's unlimited. And normally it means it's unlimited. In fact, at the other company I worked for, just as like this is a little secret, industry secret, it wasn't technically unlimited, but as long as you didn't go over 50 gigabytes, you were good. So I'm at 34 gigabytes. So I'm still good, I'm thinking. Here's where the fun comes in. So they come back and tell me, oh, you're doing 34 gigabytes. Our limit is 2 gigabytes. Now, their word, let me rephrase it. I'm saying the word limit. They said that the person I talked to said, well, most websites are only 2 gigabytes of space, and I've seen, he did the whole thing of, well, I've seen people that have had 2 or 3 websites that have like 2 gigabytes. The thing is, I know. I worked in the industry, if you want to call it an industry, so I know that's the case. So, but here's the thing, that when they put me on hold again, because he was trying to check out as far as what the situation was, could something be done, and he placed me on hold, and this is where my mind started working, which was stupid, but it does. I had files. I had my music videos on there, the site, for 3 years. Now let me explain that. When I first set up the site, I had music videos on the site. I uploaded those music videos to the site. Suddenly they stopped working to where they were working the way I wanted to, and I actually went to the company I was working at the time, got something there, put the files over there, and did this complicated way of linking one to another for the music videos to play properly. But it was a long process, and honestly, I was working on the other stuff and put that as a back burner. I never deleted the files from the old account. So those music video files that they said were inactive and that was the reason why there was a problem with it, they were still there. They've been there for 3 years. I just deleted those 3 days ago? 3 days ago. Why did I delete them? Because I uploaded the new formatted video files. Okay, so now I'm told from them that normally they have 2. Now here's the other thing I did while I was waiting. I looked at what the size of my website was and subtracted the music video files. 24 gigabytes. Now I'm not sure why it's 24 gigabytes. That maybe I've got something in one place that's not in another, but it was 24 gigabytes that's uploaded from from my system to their computer, and there was no problem. But now there's a problem because it should have only been 2. Now I know even if I were to get rid of some files on there, We're not talking that I'm going to get it down to 2 gigs. So I was in this kind of panic at this point, thinking, great, the whole site shut down. So then they did what corporations always do. After they lie to you, after they tell you one thing and actually mean something else, they then do the, well, we're going to give a compromise that's in our favor. So they said to me, well, what we could do is, as long as we've got an agreement with them now, this is with the technical department, as long as you're under 24 gigabytes, or sorry, I'm sorry, not under 24. It was like 28 gigabytes. As long as I'm under 28 gigabytes, they're okay. If I'm more than that, then we're in trouble. Because that's when we got into the discussion of when I did the subtraction and found out where I was, it was like, wow, you guys aren't really helping me out here. Now, just as a whimsy, I said, because I'm sorry, like I said, I'm mad and I'm talking very fast through the story. The suggestion was to me, oh, well, why don't you get a vServer? It's basically a virtual server that you're sharing with other people, but that's what they suggested, which is more expensive. Right now, for the 2 years that I have for this, I paid $200. Now, he went through his numbers on what it was going to cost for me to get this. So if I were to get the one that was the 20 gig, it was going to be $60. So guess what? I can't do the 20 gig because obviously I have more than 20 gig. So I could do the 60 gig. That's $80. Now that's $80 a month. A month. $80 a month. They said $80 a month, you can do it. You can have your space and do whatever you want to do on the site. How's that going to help me? Do I have $80 a month that I could have on a website? And one of the things I was going to try to do on the website was to generate sales. Well, I can't generate sales if I don't have any room to put the stuff on to sell. I'm not happy. And I'm actually, my anger has to go with all the sites because, like I said, I worked at a company, a very big company that also does web hosting. And with them, and if you're wanting to know what company and why I'm not saying it, just go to the Super Bowl. And if you can't figure it out by that clue, I don't know what to tell you. In any case, with them, they have unlimited hosting, but it's not really unlimited hosting. They tell the people unlimited hosting, but it's not unlimited hosting. So why call it unlimited hosting if the true matter is it's not? Yes, it's true. Most people do not have that amount of space on a website. I have a ton of articles that I do for the website, so I've got a lot of space to use. Well, now we've got to pare that down, but I'm angry about it, frustrated about it. I think I think in one way maybe a little bit happy because I don't have to have all those videos now that I have to deal with, but it still hurts. It's still painful. It still makes me angry that this occurred. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how this is all going to resolve itself as far as with the music video part of Chaotic Fringe. There were people that liked the idea of what I was going to do with it, the fact that I have these old music videos that were going to be on the site. But we'll see what happens. So that's my venting as well as commentary, and I will talk to you soon. Hopefully, if the site's going to still be up.